Whenever you face a long-distance heavy haul, you run into your typical challenges. And in this business, that's all run-of-the-mill. But when you have a 1,300-mile move through different states and provinces and need to plan around a strenuous water crossing, onerous low-hanging obstacles, and demanding gross weight and axle restrictions, well, that's anything but typical.
In the spring of 2016, we called upon Precision Specialized Division to look at hauling one of our medium-sized boilers from our Lincoln plant to one of our customers up in Ontario, Canada. The unit measured 38 foot 10 inches long by 19 foot 4 inches wide and 13 foot 10 inches high and weighed in at 163,000 pounds. But what we didn't realize was how close we were to pushing the limits.
And that's because the team needed to work around Ontario's strict max gross weight restriction, Ontario's axle restriction for distance moves, Nebraska's max axle capacity, and finally, the complex well spacing required to carry the almost 39-foot-long boiler while maintaining tare weight as low as possible. With only 6 weeks lead time, the team at Precision developed a preliminary load plan and routing that saw the move kick off in Lincoln, Nebraska, work around Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan, including a water crossing from Detroit to Windsor, before completing the roughly 1,300-mile journey in the town of Cardinal, Ontario. The plan was built around a key team: 1 Precision driver, 3 Precision escorts, and 1 coordinator. Additional support would be provided by communications specialties, Mid-America Energy, Morphe Electrical, numerous county and city utilities, Jay's Tree Trimming Service, Hydro One in Ontario, and the Detroit Truck Ferry. But by far, the most challenging part of the plan was configuring the transporter and power unit. The equipment had to have a tare weight of 88,200 pounds or less. The well space had to be configured to accommodate the 39-foot-long boiler, and each axle had to carry less than 20,000 pounds of weight to meet Nebraska's restrictions. And of course, the whole transporter could not exceed 13 axles. That was no easy feat, but with careful planning and an innovative configuration, Precision was able to work within the challenging requirements. Shortly after 6 a.m. on May 6, 2016, the sun rose over the team as they prepared to load up the boiler. Final loaded dimensions reached 150 feet in length, 19 feet 6 inches in width, 15 feet 11 inches high, and a gross weight of 258,000 pounds. With that completed, Precision set off on their 20-day journey. But right out of the gate, they encountered their first critical challenge: a low bridge that had been calculated to clear by mere inches. Based on the planned route, the team had to clear the bridge. If they couldn't, the detour would negatively impact the move by adding nearly 200 miles and an extra day of travel. The obstacle cleared, the pressure was off. The team then made quick progress through Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, and Illinois. But low infrastructure slowed down the move once they entered Indiana and Michigan. Low-hanging tree limbs proved especially cumbersome. But with a dedicated tree trimming service planned for these sections of the route, continual progress was made. On the evening of May 17th, the team rolled into the city of Detroit, and prepared for the barging across the Canadian border. As the truck rolled off the barge, they touched ground for the final leg of the journey, allowing the team at Precision to move through the province they call home and transport the boiler through North America's busiest traffic corridor. Arriving May 26th in Cardinal for the final delivery.
With any move, it's vital that our equipment not only arrive at site on time and on budget, but also in the same condition as when it departed our plant in Lincoln, Nebraska. With Precision's careful planning, daily updates, and pictures, it was evident that that would happen. From the quoting process all the way through to delivery, Precision's team of employees exhibited extreme professionalism and confidence, and in a nutshell, they made it look easy.
We are Precision. It's what we do. It's who we are.